The Journey is brought to you by Discount Tire.
Last week we began a journey in Nuevo Leon, Mexico, and I gotta tell you, it was a blast. But first, let's go back to the beginning.
The person that we thank today on the journey is from Van Wert, Ohio. Officer Greg Blackmore has been nominated by his daughter, Sierra, and she writes, "My dad is the most unselfish person that I know. He's a positive role model for our entire community and has dedicated over 20 years of his life to the DARE program." Now, DARE stands for Drug Abuse Resistance Education, and I remember Ted Nugent being involved in it when I was still in high school, one of the many reasons I stayed off of drugs, so thanks, Ted. Now, Sierra and her family have arranged for Greg to be at the Dick's Sporting Goods in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Dick's has kindly given us permission to take the cameras inside the store to surprise Greg. So let's get started.
Life is a journey. We all have different dreams. We all take different paths. But some spend their journey helping others, giving their time and talents to make someone else's life a better place.
Did a lot of things very hard.
And then I took over CPR.
And I put it on my card.
9/11 happened and I wanted to do something else.
It was just to give back. I don't want anything in return.
So I travel this great land from coast to coast to say thank you by giving them an outdoor adventure they'll never forget. I meet a lot of exceptional human beings, and I see some shocked faces.
Oh my God.
But most of all, I see people who set an example of how we all should pay it forward.
Dave Watson from The Journey.
Yeah, I know.
How are you?
How you doing, Dave?
I'm going to take you to Mexico on a bass fishing trip you're never going to forget.
I honestly just can't think of anyone who deserves this trip more. He's just been so helpful in our community and so great to everyone. He's the nicest guy that I know.
I'm a little jealous. I wish I could be going, but I hope he has fun, and I know he will.
I'm really happy for him. He's amazing. Dad, I love you. Good luck, and I hope you get a big one.
Mexico is unbelievable.
Yes, it is, Greg. And El Cuchillo Lake is only about a 2-hour drive from Laredo. And once you get there, the fishing is unbelievable.
Outstanding. Thank you, sir.
We were having an amazing time, but this journey almost didn't happen.
Now we need to say a special thanks to somebody because your passport had expired. We didn't know that. And you had to go get a passport in one day, but somebody helped you out.
We were having a lot of different issues. They needed some things that we didn't have, so we wound up texting you, emailing, and a girl by the name of Wendy, who was one of the greatest, nicest girls in the world, stood with us and helped us and walked us all the way through. And she said that she was going to make certain she watched this show, so thank you, Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy. We appreciate it very much.
Oh, gosh, look at that.
Look at that one.
Look at that.
Awesome.
Oh, that's a gorgeous fish.
Get him, Greg!
Over this way, Greg.
Oh, look at that one.
Look at that fish. Wow.
Awesome, awesome.
We all caught some nice fish on day one, and it was really good talking to Greg about the DARE program.
Tell me a little bit about the DARE program and the kids that you've gotten so close to. Because I can tell by talking to you that it's a lot more than just a job to you.
20 years now I've been teaching the kids and gotten very close to a lot of them. You know, the DARE program, it catches some flack every now and then as far as is it doing its job that it's supposed to be doing. And we're never going to reach every child. For example, my first graduating class that I taught in 5th grade that graduated their senior year, I got 42 invitations to their graduation party.
Really?
I'm in the schools and letting the kids know that we are their friends and we're there for them.
The night before the tournament, we all gathered for a little pre-party. Now remember, Greg's trip was just to pre-fish the tournament. But then I got some great news.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
You have to say action.
Action.
Well, here we are in Lake Cuchillo in Mexico, where the Yes, say action again.
Action.
Well, here we are in Lake. One more time, sorry. No, wait.
Quit.
Stop.
All right.
Okay, here.
Action.
Okay. No, I wasn't ready. Okay, go.
Action.
Here we are at Lake Cuchillo in Mexico, where the HAFASPOT tournament begins tomorrow morning. But tonight, it's a fiesta. And right now, I've got a special announcement. We just found out that Greg Blackmore from Van Wert, Ohio, is going to represent Team USA tomorrow, and he's going to bring home the win. Right?
Yes, hopefully.
Right. Stay with us. We've got some big fish and a lot of laughs coming your way.
The Journey with Dave Watson is brought to you by Gearhead Archery, Rethinking Tradition, Timney Triggers, America's favorite replacement trigger, and presented by Discount Tire. Your outdoor journey starts here. The Journey with Dave Watson continues.
Now let's return to Nuevo Leon and our guest, Greg Blackmore. Tell me about the surprise. They told me to meet you at Dick's. And I was thinking there's so many things that can go wrong, but I love Dick's Sporting Goods, so let's do it there.
My son had the big baseball game coming up, and he ordered a brand new glove. And we knew that Dick's Sporting Goods will break it in for you. Right. So their whole plan of getting me over there was we had to get it done before Thursday, so we went over there Wednesday. And when we got to the back, I had seen one of my best friends, which was nothing unusual because I run into him a lot at Dick's Sporting Goods. And then I seen a couple of my other friends, and I still didn't put 2 and 2 together. And then Amber, my other daughter's there, saying, and my grandson, then when I seen you come around the corner, that's when it all finally sunk into what was actually happening. And it was one of the neatest things that's ever happened to me in my life. Good morning, Team USA. We're gonna take it. We're gonna win it.
I don't know, Greg. The HAFASPOT Bass Tournament has drawn over 300 professional fishermen, and these guys know this lake. Greg and his partner Edgar raced to where they pre-fished the day before, while I awaited the arrival of El Bronco. And I have to admit, I was impressed. The governor gave a very moving speech about conservation and was nice enough to invite me to lunch. This man has a great vision for Mexico and its people. First of all, I want to say how honored that Outdoor Channel was invited here and to cover this wonderful event.
Bien, Dave, pues, contento de que estés acá. China y la presa es grandiosa. Esta zona es grandiosa. Yo a todo tu auditorio les hago una invitación, vengan. Esta es una parte muy hermosa de nuestro estado, que la parte más grandiosa de aquí es la propia gente, la comida.
This is wonderful because 3 young Mexican men thought up of HAFASPOT, and they started out small, just like Google and Facebook started out small. But HAFASPOT has the ability to bring everyone closer together because of the communication between the hunters in Mexico and the fishermen in Mexico and the hunters in the United States and the fishermen in the United States. And we all talk, and I think everybody's anxious to come over here and visit you.
HAFASPOT hace esta gran organización de este torneo internacional y le hemos pedido que siga haciendo todo este tipo de torneos aquí en esta presa, que sea apoyado inclusive por el gobierno y toda la red de comunicación del gobierno. También el tema de que la gente se sienta tranquila y segura.
I know that you're very busy, but thank you for visiting with us in the Outdoor Channel today. Thank you. Meanwhile, Greg was about to land a fish that would put him very near the top on day 1.
You want to run for that?
Yep. Yes!
Well, now we need to pray that no oversized 21.
Oh, my golly.
Look at that one. No, it should be under 21 inches.
Oh,
That
please,
should be-
please, please.
Now, to enter the tournament, the fish must be under 21 inches.
I'm shaking bad. My knees are shaking. Oh, come on, be under 21.
But we have one fish and 20 inches now.
Woo! Yes! Yes, yes, yes.
Try to take another fish like that.
Okay, I'll keep going. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That was awesome. I cast back into this heavy stuff, and when I was reeling out, I got hung up on a limb, and I pulled hard, and when it came off the limb, I cranked down, and that's right when it hit. So I don't know if it seen that branch moving and got excited or what, but.
And Greg's streak of luck didn't end there.
Ah! Hey. And try to get a bigger, right? Yep.
They head to the weigh-in, and the results are quite a surprise to everyone, including me.
And I just heard some amazing news. Greg Blackmore is in second place, and this is the first bass tournament he's ever fished. I'm proud to introduce HAFASPOT, social media for hunters and anglers. Download the app, and I'll meet you there.
The Journey is brought to you by Discount Tire.
If you hunt or fish, check out HAFASPOT. It's social media just for us.
Download the HAFASPOT app today and then upload all your trophy pictures.
It's time to be proud of who we are. Now let's return to El Cuchillo Lake, where Greg Blackmore is having an unforgettable journey. The fishing has been fantastic and the food just as good, thanks to the Mexican Grilling Society.
Well, the company's name is Sociedad Mexicana de Parrilleros. The translation for that is Mexican Grilling Society. We organize the Mexican Grilling or Barbecue Championship all over Mexico. We also have grilling classes all over Mexico in 10 different cities. We have different types of products for grilling and barbecue. We had a rub line, different kind of rubs. We have smoked salt, apple wood smoked salt, 10 to 14 days. Everything that the fire can give you, that's the S&P, that's what we do. Be around fire, have a good time with friends and family.
Oh.
Jesus,
look at that one.
Oh, geez smokes. Oh, man. Oh, my golly.
It's not the one I need, but look at that.
Oh, my golly.
This is a beautiful 9-pounder, but unfortunately too big to enter the tournament.
Wow.
I need a fish that half this one, but look at that beast. Oh man, look at that.
Yeah, I haven't mentioned that the sustainable tournament is the best idea I've ever heard of. The fish has to be under 21 inches. So when they catch a big fish, they release it because that fish is of age and size where it's breeding and creating more largemouth bass. So the fish that they weigh in this tournament are under 21 inches. It's only 2 fish at a time, and as soon as they get their 2-fish limit, they come in, they weigh them, they release them. So very few bass will be extinguished in this tournament.
That's correct. That's what we're trying to do. Sustainable, to have fun, and
that's good. That works for everybody.
That works for everybody. We're trying to make community.
Yes.
The afternoon grows late and the weather couldn't be better. Everyone is bringing in good fish. Each angler hurries to the weigh-in because only live fish qualify.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh man, no.
Yeah.
23 of this. Look at that one. Oh yeah.
We're good. We're good. Yes. Yes. Hokey smokies, check him out. Yes, 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 yes.
Day 2 of the HAFASPOT tournament belongs to Edgar Jr., and Greg was proud to be there. Plus, he got a lot of experience with the net.
Yes.
I almost lost my rod.
I seen you. I thought the fish got off, so I swept for it.
Oh man, that's over 21.
Oh. Oh, we're good.
This is the winning fish.
Yes!
Thank you, my friend. Oh man.
Son of a gun. Oh, yes, 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 yes. It's 11:35 and we're gonna go ahead, since Edgar's got 2 big fish, we're gonna go ahead and head on over to weigh-in and be in the area. I don't know if you wanna fish anymore or just go straight to weigh-in, and I say we go to weigh-in and get that fish.
It's too risky.
Exactly, exactly. No reason to take any risk with anything. But yeah, outstanding. Edgar was into him today. I had one on and got off, but that's all right. Edgar did great. So.
Edgar hurries to the weigh-in, and wow, the news is good.
The Journey is brought to you by Discount Tire. The Journey with Dave Watson is brought to you by Gearhead Archery, Rethinking Tradition. Timney Triggers, America's favorite replacement trigger. And presented by Discount Tire. Your outdoor journey starts here.
Think of HAFASPOT as Facebook for hunters and anglers. Download the app and share your pictures and videos. Find a hunting or fishing hotspot and make some new friends. Join us, won't you?
HAFASPOT, the hat you see me wearing right now, it is a company that is starting. You can go to the app store and you can actually download HAFASPOT. And what this site is, it's a place for hunters and anglers to go to be able to talk about where they were at hunting and fishing, to show pictures about hunting and fishing, to give hints, tips, where to go, what to do. Some people will get offended by certain pictures they see or whatever it may be, but this is the way that we can show as hunters and anglers what we actually do in helping conservation and just overall supporting businesses and everything else.
Hola! Everyone showed up at the award ceremony, even if they didn't have an award coming. They just wanted to show support of this community event. And I learned about a new exciting project.
Cuchillo Lake has a lot of trophy bass. So if you are looking for a place safe, with a nice house, very sustainable, the construction, and you are looking for trophy bass, this is the place to be. This is the place to live, because services here are very cheap, and you will enjoy a lot the fishing that you are going to encounter in this lake.
What's the matter? Are you too hot?
Oh, yeah.
Are you hot? Come here, let me give you a hug.
No.
It is warm. I will give it that. And I'm from Arizona. I know warm, but this is off the scale hot.
Y ahora le vamos a ceder la palabra a Dave Watson, a ver qué nos tiene que decir. Vivió una experiencia muy diferente, primera vez que viene a Nuevo León en la presa Cuchillo.
The winner that I brought here is Mr. Greg Blackmore. He's been working with kids on a program called the DARE program for over 20 years, and this is his first trip to Mexico. You guys made him feel very welcome, so thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is his first trip to Mexico and the first bass tournament he has ever been in. Now, speaking of bass tournaments, I have seen hundreds of them. This tournament was special. The hospitality, the friendliness of everybody, the camaraderie was wonderful. And I want to thank my friends at HAFASPOT for organizing such a wonderful event to bring this community and this state and the countries closer together. Thank you very much, HAFASPOT.
Quinto lugar para Greg Blanco.
Oh, yeah, Greg! So Greg takes the stage to pick up his winnings for 5th place. Congratulations, buddy. Let's just call that a little bonus on your journey.
Y el primer lugar es para Edgar Telles.
And then Greg's fishing buddy for the day, Edgar Jr., wins the event. Wow, what a great ending. This is amazing. We really should take some pictures. Then all too soon it was time to say goodbye to our new friends, but we'll all keep in touch on HAFASPOT.
Thank yous. I have so many thank yous to give. First of all, to the Outdoor Channel for making this possible, to my family, to my daughter Sierra for nominating me. I'd like to say thank you also to HAFASPOT. They were great hosts. They ran a beautiful bass tournament. It was great. I just don't know how to put it into words. Also, thanks to Dave Watson. You know, a lot of people, they don't understand. They think it's just all a matter of going hunting and doing this or fishing, but the man puts a lot of work into this, and I've always watched Dave throughout the years and all of his shows, and I even have more respect for the man for everything that he has done, not only for me, but for other individuals that he felt deserved going on a journey. So thank you very much.
I'm glad you enjoyed your first trip to Mexico, because it's a special place.
And remember, you're gonna call me.
I will.
All right?
I'll call you.
Take care.
I promise.
Thanks again for everything.
All right, buddy. Great guy. Just be natural. Be honest. Be sincere.
All right.
Be friendly.
Be friendly.
Always be friendly
All
towards
right.
the camera. It's your best friend.
I can be friendly.